Hey everyone, Johnny Vivento here again. I'm at one of my favorite spots in Puerto Vallarta. This is next to the golf course here, very close to where I live. Um, Such a look at Puerto Vallarta over there. Look at the view. It's an amazing. It's my bike. I've just arrived on the bike and I've really enjoyed it. I had a hell of a ride today. I did a beautiful ride today. I went all the way up to a place called Miss Maloya. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a really aggressive ride though. I wasn't expecting to come, to do this ride this morning. I just got up and thought I'd do it. There we are. Where I'm standing right now is about 3 miles from my home. About 3 miles, I'd guess. Maybe 3.5 miles, I would say. But that is Puerto Vallarta over there. The main town of Puerto Vallarta. Look at the mountains. Now, you see the big buildings on the left? That's the hotel zone. It's a lot of massive hotels, even behind that. And that's Puerto Vallarta. And if you go over this side, actually you can't see it today. But if you look at the mountains over there, you're going to see Punta Mita and Bucerías, which is in a different state. It's in Nayarit, but it's right over there. So if you can, it's actually not very clear today, but right over there, because there's actually storm clouds actually coming over. Let's see. But it's still a beautiful day. It really is. And I just thought I'd show you this kind of stuff that I have every single day in my retirement, where I come out here and it's just beautiful. It makes you feel good, it really does. And if you go over there, look over here, there you can actually walk. They just made this, okay. I used to be able to walk over here, but now somehow it turned into an estuary. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And you got to be careful because there's crocodiles around here. I'm telling you, sometimes you got to be very careful, especially in this kind of water. But here, if you look over there, they made it into an estuary. There's actually people living over here, believe it or not. I used to walk over there before this little waterway came about, which is recent, throughout the storm that caused that. And if you look at the apartments here, with the yellow building there, see the apartments? This is where all the rich people live. And I'm not exaggerating either. When I say rich, I mean billionaires. This is their spot. They have their own beach, all complete security, like 24 hours a day with armed security guards patrolling everywhere. It's where the rich and famous are. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you a little bit of this because I love these mountains. I love coming here just to see the mountains, actually. And it's always beautiful. I mean, it's always makes me feel so good. If you see the mountains over there, that's a place called Yelapa. There's like where is it? So you go here. So I was over there this morning on this side. That's Miss Maloya. And if you go over here, this is Yelapa, which there is an island off there. You can't see it here, but there's an island where people go and watch shows. And I've been there 3 times. Amazing. I mean, it really is a great, great place. And on the boat, on the way, you get a boat. So you get a boat from, well, this is the marina here, right? You have the marina just up here. So you go in, you have the marina, and you take a boat from the marina all the way to Yelapa, right? All the way over here. Every hour they go. And there's actually one there right now, funny enough. There's one, if you can see that boat, that's one of them coming back. It's a very small boat. It holds about 50 people. And they go every hour or half an hour to Yelapa. And you can watch shows there and whatever. It only costs about $50, maybe $60 to see an incredible show. One's called The Rhythms of the Night, and the other one, I forget what the other one's called. There's 2 actually. There's 2 different shows there. But there's always a lot of fun on board the boat. Okay, on board the boat, Jesus, there's some funny people, like some very, very funny comedians or whatever. All in Spanish, of course, but it's pretty funny. The guys make you laugh, even if you cannot understand the language. They come out with some crazy stuff. But anyway, so I'm heading back to my trusted motorcycle here. God, that's a nice, I like this one. That's a nice truck. But anyway, so I just thought I'd show you this. I just really did. I just thought I'd show you this. And oh, it's something else I'm going to show you actually. Where is it now? I think I'm right here. Can you hold on a second? I'm just going to, there's one thing I've got to show you. It's here. There it is. I'll show you. Have you ever heard of the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland? Well, here, there is a crocodile. And I've seen him a few times, actually. I think in one of my videos I showed you him. His head came up from the water. But anyway, he lives in here. It says there, beware of the crocodiles, crocodile habitat. But there's one that's in there, and he's a real vicious one. Like a big one. He must be about 20 feet long. The one, I swear to God, man, he was massive. And I have seen him. It does say crocodile habitat. They do live there, but there's only one that I know of. I've actually seen him. There might be quite a few over there on the far side, but here there's one, and he's always there. And the last time I came, he put his head up from the water. And I think he's there. I think he's there. I think he's actually... I think that's him. I actually think he's there. I just saw a movement, and it looked, I mean, I could throw a stone and he would move and you'd see him come up, but I don't want to do that really. But he is there. I know he's there. He's always there in this corner, and I think that's him. I can actually see the outline. You can't see it. My camera I don't think is good enough, but actually I think he's there. I can actually see the outline, and I think it is a crocodile. I'm quite sure it is him. But just to show you, you can't really bathe in that water. I wouldn't recommend it. Could be a pretty painful experience. This is a really nice golf course. It really is. This golf course is gorgeous. To play on this costs an absolute fortune. It actually belongs to the people in this house here. That's the clubhouse. They are Canadians, I believe, who own that property. It's a billionaire Canadian who owns it. Very exclusive. Very few people are playing here. Look, like very, very few people are playing here, but it looks pretty good, huh? It's an absolute beautiful place. Yeah. So anyway, this is one of my favorite spots that I come into, and just enjoy it so much. Oh, there we go. We are right by the airport here. We're like a mile away from the airport, and it's a wonderful place. It really is. So I'm very lucky to live here, and believe it or not, you guys can do the same. You can do exactly what I'm doing. I love you all.